Hi Internet, I'm John Appleseed. Thanks for watching Stop and Think Puzzles today. I thought today maybe we'd try the bonus puzzle from the New York Times. They do one of these a month. I think they're available to everyone, or maybe you have to be a subscriber. I'm not sure about that, to be honest. But in any case, this puzzle constructed by Paolo Pasco and edited by Sam Mazursky. It's called Playing the Hits. All right, let's get started. Playing the Hits. Let me remember that. One across, Spud, or more like pop singer McRae. Carmen McRae, but that's more jazz. I'm not quite sure what that is. 6 across, K-pop artist whose Gangnam Style video became the first to pass 1 billion views on YouTube. It's Psy. I don't know if it's with a Y or an I, so I'll just leave that blank. 9 across, Leafy Salad Green, don't know. 14 across, Like the Girl, referenced in Ed Sheeran's Galway Girl, presumably. If these are all about modern music, I'm at a disadvantage. 15 across, Megan, Jovan, Ruth, Pete, blank, Megan the Stallion. So I've heard of the last 3 words. I don't know. Okay, 16 across, Long-beaked bird, a heron, maybe? Or something else. 17 across, first openly transgender artist to have a #1 song, Unholy, on the Billboard Hot 100. Don't know. 19 across, blank, but blank seriousness, but in all seriousness, I think fits. 20 across, key above caps lock. Well, I got the answer right here in front of me, so that's kind of cheating, I guess, but to be expected, the tab key is above caps lock. 21 across, auto-tune for a concert performer. I don't know. 22 across, beers like Optical Illusion and Modus Hoperandi for short. With the hops, probably something to do with IPAs. India Pale Ales are hoppy, if I understand people talking to me at bars. I often get that speech about the hops in IPAs. 1 down, let's look at the downs. App that shares its name with the Keisha chart topper. Okay, I see a lot of modern music clues here, and that is a weak area for me. 2 down, Grande with the 2024 album Eternal Sunshine, Ariana Grande. Yeah, I do know her. She was on Saturday Night Live. Very funny. 3 down, Pitbull song whose title completes the lyric, It's going down, I'm yelling. I don't know. 4 down, You thinking what I'm thinking? Maybe. 5 down, actress Perlman or Seahorn. I know Rhea Perlhorn. She played Carla on Cheers, I think. 18 down, word for drunk that's changed to silly in the Kids Bop cover of 1 down. I don't know what that is. 6 down, what did you say? Pretty sure about Psy. I don't know. 7 down, genre for the fast-paced 100 gex song, Stupid Horse. What is 100 gex? It's not capitalized. Is that some kind of music term? Like, I don't know. Supportive cry at a drag show. So it could be yes or yas. Yas Queen. But doesn't that usually have two A's? I don't know. I'll come back to that. 9 down. That's why you feel like you got a blank on your shoulder. An excerpt from a voicemail played in Kendrick Lamar's Fear. Well, I don't know that reference, but chip on your shoulder is a common phrase, so let's try that. 10 down, Beyonce album that precedes Cowboy Carter in her planned trilogy project. Don't know. 11 down, concert series whose sales broke Ticketmaster in 2022. Okay, this has been in the news lately, so that helps me with a little hint. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. Yeah, 12 down, it's 3 after Re. So in the solfege scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol. Yeah. S-O-L, I guess, is the way a lot of people learn it. It appeared in the puzzle recently as so, the way it would appear in the Sound of Music song. And there was quite a lot of indignation in the comments about how soul is the proper name for that note. 13 down, sketch, a show with the sketch A Thanksgiving Miracle, in which Adele's Hello unites an arguing family. I did see this one, Saturday Night Live, SNL. So leafy salad green, watercress, or I guess cress is just a generic term. Long-beaked bird, 416 across, is heron. Don't know those. Look at what's 15 across. These aren't the initials for THEE. No, that doesn't fit. Okay, and I don't know that. Spud. Well, tater is a synonym for spud, both synonyms for potatoes. Is there a Tate McRae? So if you're more like Tate, you'd be tater? That's kind of a guess, but it's an informed guess. A Galway girl, I guess, is presumably Irish. Galway in Ireland. You thinking what I'm thinking? ESP? Okay, that's clever. Extrasensory perception would be if you're thinking the same thing as another person. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. Okay, that would fit the lyric there. Don't know that. An app. 23 across. Wild. A Flo Rida song. Wild Ones, maybe? TikTok. Is that a Keisha song? How's it spelled? With K's? 31 across. Racing vehicle for Mario. A Super Mario Kart. Yeah, that fits. Kim somebody. Okay, these all seem to fit. Tab, ones, cart. I like all those. 18 down. Word for drunk. Oh, TikTok is the song by Keisha. And I guess the Kids Bop cover changed it to silly instead of drunk. I don't know. 21 across. Auto-tune. An aid. Let me look at 6 down one more time. What did you say? I can't think of a phrase or word that begins with P that means that. Okay, 25 across. What people might jump off rope swings into? A lake, a pond, a river? 28 across. Stop your crying, baby. Blank, sign of the times. It's a sign of the times? Okay. I'm guessing at some of these. I haven't heard the song. 32 across. Slow mover. Don't know. And 33 across. Album whose cover shows Olivia Rodrigo sticking her tongue out. Don't know that. 34 across. Titular plant that grows and now I'm covered. In a Taylor Swift song. Could it be ivy? That is a plant that grows with 3 letters. Let's try it. 36 across. Bruno Mars song about cherishing a lover. Don't know. Can we get 29 down? Cruz, who's Katie Holmes' daughter. Didn't they name her Siri? Or am I just assuming that's it because of the app? Maybe it was something like that, but close. 30 down. Blackpink in your... No idea. No idea. Okay, Bruno Mars, don't know that. 42 across. From the West Side, like a Doja Cat lyric that references a Broadway musical. So Maria was one of the main characters in West Side Story, so maybe that's it. Maria, I just met a girl named Maria. 38 across. This one or that one? Which? 41 across. Prompt to hit the stage would be Q. 43 across. Post Malone hit described by Slate as a song so downbeat its title can't even muster a capital letter. Don't know. 45 across. Solo in a space opera. So Han Solo was a main character in Star Wars, which could be described as a space opera. Okay, so I think that fits, especially with the question mark to indicate that this is kind of a jokey clue. 46 across. $5 bills in slang. Is it a fin? Fin and sawbuck for 10? I'm not sure. 47 across. Savory taste present in tomatoes and miso. Is that umami? Miso I certainly associate with umami. 49 across. 2019 cinematic flop, whose cast includes Jason Derulo and Jennifer Hudson. Don't know. 53 across, make a stance for the paparazzi. To make a stance could be pose. I'm not sure about the rest of the clue. 54 across, inspiration for a breakup song. A breakup, I don't know. 55 across, subject for someone with their mind on their money and their money on their mind. I've heard that one before. I don't know the name of the song, though. 56 across, that's the way. Don't know. 58 across, give a yank. To tug, maybe. And 60 across, that's the way. So both of these clues, 56 across and 60 across, have exclamation points at the end. In the New York Times, that's an indication that the clue is some kind of a hyperliteral. So that's the way. So the answer will be a synonym for the way, maybe. The way in Taoism, the Tao is called the way. So I think that's what that is with 3 letters. At least let's try that. Maybe we'll have to change it. 38 down, verb that without its second letter is a Cardi B hit featuring Megan Thee Stallion. And without its first letter is that hit's genre. So I think rap is the verb in question here. And I believe I know that a Cardi B hit is WAP. I won't suggest what that stands for. And without the W, rap, I think, is the genre. So I think that all fits. 39 down, indie artist Johnson, who adopted his stage name while living in his car. A car, something related to car beginning with H? I don't know. 40 down, artist described as the crown princess of Bronx drill in a Pitchfork review. I don't know that. 24 down, hit Noah Kahan song, whose title references a term for a gloomy time of year in the Northeast. Sticky. I don't know that. 35 down, now obsolete recording medium. Could be VHS. VHS tapes are obsolete. 44 down, booty. A couple senses of that word, neither of which I can think of with a U there. 41 down, visual aesthetic for Chapel Roan. Don't know who that is. 26 down, non-auto-tuned, say. Don't know. Did we look at 27 down? That's like some straits. Dire Straits, okay. These mist-covered mountains are a home now for me. 48 down, singer-songwriter with the songs Nobody and My Love, Mine, All Mine. Don't know. 45 down, send a text to, maybe hit up. I'll hit you up later. Yeah, okay. 37 down, alternative to a Grammy. So that could be Country Music Award. Is it? Maybe? Let's try it. Renaissance would fit. Is that a Beyonce album? Let's try that. 33 across. Don't know. Song about cherishing a lover, maybe Treasure. Are there American Music Awards? 30 down, Blackpink in your... I have no idea what that means. In your area. Blackpink in your area. And soir is the French word for evening. That could be an album title. I don't know. I'll come back to that. We looked at the downs. Where was I? I got distracted. 48 down. That's Nobody. And My Love, Mine, All Mine. 50 down. Doing some music video work. Don't know. 51 perfectly. To a T. It fits perfectly. It fits to a T. Yeah, that works. 52 down. People who might call pop music dreadfully pedestrian. Snobs or Were Jason Derulo and Jennifer Hudson in Cats? I saw that. That was a cinematic flop. I didn't think it was that bad, but there we go. Oh, subject for someone with their mind on their money and their money on their mind. So this isn't the song title, as I foolishly assumed, though economics would be the subject, and the subject is abbreviated to tell us that the answer is also an abbreviation. So snobs, but it's not snobs. I don't know. 63 across, 2017 mega hit, whose title translates to slowly. So here's my knowledge of Spanish helps me out. Despacito, dooby 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 doo doo. Okay, don't know the rest of the lyrics, but I do know that word, which means slowly in Spanish. 63 down, like much of the lighting in Lights Down Low music video. Aptly, I guess dim, just from the context. 64 down, call Phoebe Bridgers Phoebe Waller-Bridge, say. What? I don't know what that means. 48 down, singer-songwriter with the songs Nobody. No. 59 down, hurdle or bandle. Are those games based on Wordle, but involving band names or lyrics or something? I could see how that would fit. 65 down, fish fry fish. Well, that could be cod or catfish, maybe. Doing some music video work could be acting. Act in music videos. So, 68 across, Victoria, who's the most recent Grammy winner for Best New Artist, and whose last name is an old artist. So maybe her last name is Monet or Manet. Either of those would fit with cod or catfish. Crispy brownie sections for 71 across would be the edges. So let's try cod, Monet, and snoots. I guess you could call somebody a snoot if they're a snob. Okay, I guess that fits. I'll allow it. 56 across, that's the way. 51 across, emerge as a problem. A problem could arise, which would be synonymous with emerging, I guess. 66 across, Nick Jonas single. That'd be apt to play during breakfast. Don't know. 69 across, Lorde and Billie Eilish, age-wise, when they each won their first Grammys. Were they teens? I know Billie Eilish is young-ish. Because she's been on Saturday Night Live. That's where I learn about most pop culture things. 61 down, pertaining to in text, maybe about, ABT. 62 down, Call Me Maybe singer Carly Rae Jepsen. Yeah, I know that one. The Princess of Bronx Drill. A gloomy time of year. Is it stick season or something like that? Something season. Decade, that's the focus of this puzzle. 2010s, I think most of these are recent songs. A Nick Jonas single. If this were an O, to match with season for 24 down. Bacon. Bacon is breakfast related. I don't know a song with that title, but as I said, this is my weak area. Let's put in season. I haven't heard of stick season. Make a stance. Well, pose. But why is it the paparazzi? That's the way. A gate is the way to something. Ice Spice has been on Saturday Night Live. Post Malone hit. Aces? $5 bills? I have not heard of that. Indie artist Johnson. Aces or axes? Fins, I would ring a bell. $5 $5 bills. Rock. Something. Let's go back up to the top of the puzzle. Really confident about that P. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is for 17 across. 21 across, auto-tune. Let's try aid. 25 across, ponds, I guess. Might jump off a rope swing into a pond. And 32 across, slow mover. Could be a snail. Tipsy is a word for drunk, and it would have the same number of syllables as silly. That would be a good substitution. What did you say? Pardon? Okay, yeah, that does make sense. That was hard for me to figure out. Genre. Is it ska? Ska is a music genre. I don't know what 100 Gex song. Is that the band, and they just don't capitalize their name, which is, fine. Pete Anna, AKA. Oh, that's her. So I figured. Yeah, that's her true name, Megan Jovan Ruth Pete, AKA, also known as Megan the Stallion. All right, let's try ska as the genre for that song, Stupid Horse. Kim, don't know that artist. But let's try Yas as a supportive cry at a drag show. Yes, Queen. Okay. I guess that fits. Pardon, Scott. Okay, well, that's that corner done. Non-auto-tune could be natural. Singing natural, not with the auto-tune aid. So let's try Treasure, which would be a good song title for a song about cherishing a lover. Cherish is the word I use to describe. 22 down, cruise ship stopover could be an aisle. Yeah, that fits. I guess American Music Awards is an alternative to a Grammy. And I'm going to guess Blackpink in your area. I don't know the reference, but it seems to fit. And soir could be an album title, the French word for evening. Okay, so I'm going to trust to luck there. Let's try Stick Season, which I have not heard of. Rockstar? Maybe? Hoko Johnson? Hoxo Johnson. Neither of those sound plausible to me. And I've not heard aces or axes referred to as $5 bills. What else could it be? Abe's. Abe Lincoln is on the 5. Okay. Hobo Johnson. I guess if he was living in his car, he might call himself Hobo Johnson. Okay, I'm more confident about that. I don't know why Abe's didn't come to me sooner, but there we go. Booty. Your tush could be your booty. Okay. That's the way. Path is the way. Yeah, well, that's the way. Inspiration for a breakup song, maybe a split. Does that fit with 41 down? Visual aesthetic. I guess camp is a visual aesthetic. Could be associated with that artist. Okay. Nobody. My love, mine, all mine. Mitts. Get under the skin of. 67 across could be to irk. Phoebe Bridgers. I guess I don't know Phoebe Bridgers. Phoebe Waller-Bridge is a real person, right? She was in that show that she's on, also on Saturday Night Live. To air, I guess Phoebe Bridgers is another person, but if you called her by Phoebe Waller-Bridge's name, you would be erring. You'd be making a mistake. Machine that gave Zoe powers to hear others' feelings in the form of music on Zoe's extraordinary playlist. Mr. Ooh, boy. 70 across. So Mr. something. And Mitski. Is it Mr. I, Mr. Y? Or is it an MRI machine? Let's try that. Does that finish the puzzle? So close. MRI is a machine, right? Mitski. Wow. Is it a Y? No. All right, well, let's reveal the puzzle and figure out what I'm missing. Suri and sour. Okay, as I was saying about Siri, I had a vague notion that maybe it was something similar to that, and I was assuming it was Siri because of the app. Suri. Yeah, and sour, not swar. Okay, well, two pop culture references that one of which I was completely unfamiliar with, and one of which I had a vague notion about, but confused it with something else. So I don't feel too bad about that, especially for an old person like me who struggled with most of the references in the puzzle. I managed to figure out a good chunk of it just from having watched a lot of Saturday Night Live. It's my secret weapon, I guess. So in any case, that was a good puzzle. I enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.